Hey y'all, I'm trying to get good at this. My second week posting a blog and podcast. Hope you had a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. And this podcast is actually in a theme perfect for right after Thanksgiving. The title is No One's Life is as Perfect as Their Instagram Feed. So it's all about, guess what? Gratitude. Being thankful for what and who you have and where you are. Now we are in a world of social media chaos where everybody feels like they need to post every single moment of their lives. But trust and believe people are strategic with what they choose to post. Now, there are a few people who post every up and down, and you know when they mad at somebody because their posts reflect that and they pretty much vent everything. But for the most part, people post their highlight reels. I'm guilty. I do it all the time. The picture that I used right now for this podcast, my hair was like that for all of 24 hours. And I literally took several pictures in several different outfits to stockpile them so that I could post and keep regular content on my social media. And I'm not looking like that picture right now or most of the time that you might see that picture pop up on my timeline. Sorry, I just, maybe killed the dream for some of y'all. Some of y'all, I just gave you a life hack. Next time you looking good, change up the outfits a couple times, take you several different pictures, and you can post it. Why do we do stuff like that? To maintain or to create a public perception. That's what social media is all about. So people are putting their best foot forward. You know that's what you do. So keep that in mind when you're looking at other people's feed and, feeling yourself get a little envious. Like, man, her hair is always perfect. Man, her skin is so perfect. Man, he's so fine and he's so, the man of my dreams. He probably don't look like that every day. She probably doesn't look like that every day. And even more importantly, regardless of what they look like, what is that personality like? What sacrifices have they had to make in order to live this life that seems so desirable to you? Because trust and believe that everything is a trade-off. And yeah, they might have the perfect hair, but their body might not be one you would want to trade yours for. Yeah, they have the perfect skin and teeth and looks, but their health might be poor. So it's just something that you really have to constantly remind yourself of because far too often the only knowledge of people we have is what they post on social media. We don't know them personally, or we aren't as involved in their lives personally to actually know what they go through on a day-to-day or quarterly basis to see what consequences or sacrifices and compromises that they have to make. So enjoy where you are because there's somebody that's looking at your timeline thinking you got it made and you got it all together and they wish their life was more like yours in some ways. So appreciate where you are today because you will not be there forever. Things can happen as quickly as they can change. I am living proof of that so many times. I'm thinking, man, when am I going to find a new job? And just like that, a week later, I find a new job and have to pick up and move. And, your life can be so different in the blink of an eye. So soak it up and in and appreciate exactly where you are today. So often my single friends, myself included, when I'm single, I'm saying, oh, when am I going to find a man? When am I going to find a man? And as soon as I find a man, I'm saying, man, I was better off single. I didn't have to deal with this drama. I didn't have to deal with this. I didn't have to deal with that. So it's always going to be something, the grass is always greener on the other side. But The important thing to remember is that this journey is yours and yours alone. It was made special for you, so embrace it. And comparison is the thief of joy. Nothing good is ever going to come out of that. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Hit me up at LoniSwain, LoniSwain. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think could be better. Let me know if you have any topics that you want me to cover. And I'll be back next week, Sunday. Talk to you then. Bye. Have a great week.